Sexual violence is a controversial topic that remains a prevalent issue in a variety of domains within the U.S. culture today. It can occur almost anywhere, but a few common occurrences happen on college campuses, the entertainment business, in professional working environments, in the sports industries, and even at college parties. There's a blurry line that is drawn when it comes to deciding what is and is not considered an act of sexual violence. Many people would assume that if an individual describes an experience of forced, unwanted sexual intercourse, that this would fall under the category of sexual violence and be considered rape. But due to societal interpretations of rape myths, sometimes an act of what obviously describes rape is questioned. Recent studies have shown that 18 to 25% of U.S. women reported either an attempted or completed rape in their lifetimes. So the question is, if the sexual act is unwanted and forceful, then why is it so hard to conceptualize if it constitutes as rape or not? Nicole Gavi explored the current issues that cause controversy in society and tied in how the unacknowledged rape victim, the loose distinction between rape and attempted rape, and the concept of sexual victimization plays a distinct role in the difficulty with accurately conceptualizing coercive sexual acts. Rape myths consist in a variety of elements, such as victim blame, perpetrator absolution, and minimization or rationalization of sexual violence, all of which perpetrate sexual violence against women. The specific rape myths embedded in cultural beliefs are that husbands cannot rape their wives, women enjoy rape, women ask to be raped, and women lie about being raped. When tying this concept into instances in popular culture where rape remains a controversial topic, the largely influential effect of rape myth acceptance has caused controversy in society by justifying the underlying sexual aggression perpetrated against women and allowing men to engage in these acts of violence. In 2017, the well-known American producer Harvey Weinstein was accused on multiple occasions during a period of 30 years to rape, sexually assault, and sexually victimize and abuse more than 80 women in the filming industry. This ties into popular culture because Weinstein denied these accusations, and a lot of his denying was based on the rape myths that we studied in this class. He claimed that all of his acts of sexual occurrences were consensual. The first one that I want to discuss is that women asked to be raped. An article from the Daily Best magazine reported that Weinstein's close friend backed up his non-guilty plea and stated that the women who he targeted put themselves in the position to be sexually harassed or assaulted because of how they dressed. This argument ties into the rape myth, which claims that women ask to be raped based on their promiscuous and revealing clothing. And this is a perfect example of society's beliefs that women bring rape upon themselves due to their clothing choice, and therefore women can prevent being raped if they want to dress more conservatively. The next one I want to talk about is women lie about rape. This argument for the rape myth is based on the idea that women lie in order to get back at men. Another victim of Harvey's case claimed that when she refused to do what Harvey wanted, he threatened to damage her career. Based on cultural beliefs, Weinstein's not guilty plea may be justified because of this woman may have to lie in order to damage Weinstein's career, since he threatened to damage hers if she did not perform the sexual act that he asked for. The last one I want to talk about is women enjoy rape. This one to me is extremely important. The Sexual Offense Act explored the concept of the token resistance to explain the attitudinal belief that women mean yes when they say no to sexual advances from men. The belief that the token of resistance can be used to justify a man's coercive sexual acts of sexual perpetration towards a woman. The rape myth that women enjoy being raped led into the importance of this in the topic of enthusiastic consent, where both parties specifically and clearly agree to sex. A victim of Weinstein's act spoke out and claimed that she did say no to Weinstein. When he was on top of her, she told him that she didn't want to do it. This is yet another example of how the fantasy of non-consent and enthusiastic consent engraved in society has called rape perpetrators to be determined as not guilty. This also explains the reasoning why some men claim to not be aware of what they did was actually considered rape. In conclusion, the Harvey Weinstein scandal is only one of thousands of cases where societal attitudes and beliefs towards rape victims play a very influential role in decisions related to legal cases and how popular culture justifies sexual victimization. I also apologize. My throat's been very scratchy for a week, so if you can't understand me that well, that's why. I'm sorry.